everybody, this is Stephen Howson. This is a little bit of transfer talk, and today we have got a signing confirmed. Around about 12:30 last night, Paul Pogba was confirmed as a Manchester United player for what's rumoured to be around about an £89 million fee. Do I care about the price? No. I was lucky enough to actually be about 10 foot for him for about 3 or 4 hours last night. We managed to meet Lukaku, Henrik Mkhitaryan was in there, Raiola was in there. I had a couple of words with Raiola. Who else was in there? Januzaj was in there, which I thought was weird, but then you think, actually, no, he'd probably be helping Mkhitaryan settle in, knows him from Dortmund. Lukaku obviously knows him. The Lukaku one's weird, and I'll get onto that in a little bit. Pogba was a fucking gent. We waited for a long time. Jayden wanted to get a photo with him. We wanted to see what was going on over at the Lowry. About, what time would you say it was? About 10:30 or something like that. A load of lawyers, like a boatload of lawyers turned up with buckets of paperwork. They clearly thrashed out the remainder of the deal. Around about midnight they left, and we watched everyone start getting on the social media, and then we saw Pogba's tweet pop up to Juventus saying thank you and goodbye. United released the reunited Pogba thing. Obviously prior to all that lot, Stormzy had dropped the rap video type thing. Commercially, I think United have done this transfer amazingly. Them and Adidas, and even Chevrolet getting in the mix yesterday in the car with him coming in. He's already probably started to see commercial benefit for the club in what's happened in the last 24 hours alone. But the real thing, and the reason why we watch this game is because of what happens on the pitch. And Paul Pogba is 100% definitely going to alter what happens on the pitch of Manchester United. He's an elite player. He's a Ballon d'Or potential winning athlete. And I have to say thank you to the lady that was in part of the entourage that was with him. The security guard with Pogba had said no twice to having a photo with my little one. And Pogba himself had said yes. Twice, actually said yes. He said wait 5 minutes. He was on the phone. So we sat there and we waited patiently. For about 45 minutes, actually. And then Jayden went over, asked to get another picture, and the security guard said, no, come back tomorrow. Try tomorrow. I was like, well, that's not going to happen, is it? Not going to get anywhere near him tomorrow. Don't know where he's going to be or anything. Bit of a stroke of luck to find him when we found him, so that wasn't going to happen. So Jayden got upset, and luckily one of the ladies in Pogba's entourage came over, grabbed hold of Jayden. I think she grabbed his hand actually. Took him over, said something in French to Pogba. Pogba took a quick picture of him. I had a cheeky selfie as well. I hate taking selfies, but I thought, fuck it, do you know what? This is £100 million worth of player. I'm having a selfie. Bollocks to it. I asked if Lukaku was going to be next. The way they were sat up, Pogba was sat here, Lukaku was sat opposite him, Raiola was sat sort of in between the two. They was all kind of like spaced out. There'd clearly been a lot going on. Lukaku, while he was at the hotel, was having lots of like quite passionate talks with Raiola. They kept disappearing to. If you've been into the Lowry bar, there's loads of like screens, and they kept disappearing behind screens and coming back and then disappearing behind a screen. And what looked like a rep from Adidas was there, and just completely out in the open in the middle of the bar, they brought this massive big box of Adidas boots, and at the moment Lukaku wears Nike boots, so I don't know if they was trying to sign a new boot deal for him. Could have been that. I don't know if there was anything going on with the move for him to United. I mean, I'd be shocked if, in all honesty, that they'd conducted it so open. Like he'd gone on holiday with a United player, and then he was just meeting a United player and an agent in a bar like that. I'm pretty sure he was there just supporting his mate. But the fact that he was there till, gone 2 o'clock in the morning, when I'm sure he will have training today, it asks questions, doesn't it? And while I was with the three of them, as I was walking off, I didn't really ask a question, but more of a give a statement. And I said, Romelu, I hope you're the next one. Now, I don't actually mean I hope you're the next one, because I think we should sign a centre-half, and I think there's possibly another midfielder that we could strengthen with. It's just a figure of speech, isn't it? I mean, Lukaku's a player I like. It is the sort of thing that you say when someone's there in front of you. I'm not going to say, hey, listen, after we've signed 3 or 4 more players, you'd be the kind of guy that I wouldn't mind seeing at United. You can't really say that, can you? So I said, I hope you're the next one. And I expected them to just go, but the reaction from all three of them, they kind of all looked at each other, and then there was a laugh which I can't even replicate, which is the sort of laugh when, if you've just been caught doing something, if you've just been talking about something and someone pulls it up and you go, fucking hell. It was weird, and I got a weird vibe. And instead of thinking about the things that Pogba said as we was driving home, all I could think about was how weird the reaction of all three of them simultaneously was to the statement question that I put to them about Lukaku. Still very shocked if Lukaku does come off, actually. But all I'm saying is, that was weird. I said there's loads of positions that we would need to strengthen. Striker's probably our best in position at the moment, apart from goalkeeper. We're probably the strongest in the striking department. But Lukaku is a Jose Mourinho signing. He is the evolution of Didier Drogba. And I think if we've got Zlatan up front, but what's he, 12 months, 24 months at the club at the most, you're going to need somebody else to come in. So, I don't know. They may have been... It's very likely that they could have already just agreed that he was going to Chelsea. And you know what footballers are like, especially when they're friends, and they're clearly friends because they've just been playing basketball together over in Miami. They're clearly friends, so you know what you like with your friends, don't you? You have a bit of banter and stuff like that with your friends. He might have just agreed to sign to Chelsea, and Pogba could have been taking a piss. And when I say you're next, they might have misinterpreted me saying you're next as you're next to move, not you're next to Manchester United. I actually didn't say, I hope you're next at United. I just said, I hope you're next, assuming that they knew I meant Manchester United. So that's all I'll say on that. I think it was weird. I'm not sure anything's going to come out of it, but you know what? If it does, then obviously it stacked up to the weird feeling that I got. And that's that, really. I mean, what more can you say about that? It's a massive coup for Manchester United without Champions League football. It's a massive step forward for us going into it. And I said on the Full-Time Devils video I did yesterday that I'm excited for several reasons, but one of the reasons that I'm excited is that I feel that he gives the impression that he wants to be here. It wasn't his agent, it wasn't a financial decision. There was a football decision made, and there was a heart decision made. That he's got some unfinished business, something inside him that needs to do something at Old Trafford. And do you know what? I'm fucking delighted with that. And I said to Pogba, I am absolutely fucking buzzing that you're playing here. And he said, yeah, so am I. And there was a truth in the way he said, yeah, so am I. And I've seen the interview now from MUTV, and I've seen some of the statements. And United are going big on the transfer. Of course they are. I'd be disappointed if they didn't. I really would be disappointed if they didn't. You don't break the world record transfer fee every week, or every summer, or every transfer window. So you've got to go big on it when you do it. And I've got the honest belief that we've signed one of the most exciting talents, if not the most exciting talent that was available in world football. None of the rest of them are available. We've got a future Ballon d'Or winner, and I'm fucking buzzing. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. What I might do an updated version, now Pogba has signed, of my starting 11 prediction and the tic-tacs and formations that I expect to see us play. Because since that's come out, obviously he said that Rooney isn't going to play as a number 8, and I've got him down as a number 8 in there. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.